Cleveland. LeBron, he's back, working on his shooting a bit in the offseason, a busy man, and there's Shaq. What was your initial impact when you said Shaq's a Cav?
Well, the first thing I thought was now they've got a guy that at least can finish plays along the baseline if big guys come help. They struggled with that in the Orlando series. Big guys were not making enough plays around the rim. He certainly can do that, but there are other issues with Shaq on the court that we'll get to later.
All right, Kendrick Perkins, pretty good one-on-one defender down low, but Shaq was good early. That was his most impressive shot there. He made his first 3 buckets. LeBron James, has there ever been a better open floor defender than him you can think of in the NBA?
I mean, look at the way he kind of times this. He knows he's got such great speed that he can be at half court, take a second, let the guy get out ahead of him so they think they've got a breakaway, and then meet him at the rim. Nobody does it better.
Cavs look great in the first quarter. They were by far the better team. Second quarter, they become a bit stagnant, and the Celtics start to work their way back into the game. Anthony Parker, 3 for 9 shooting here.
Yeah, the jump shots really is what let Boston get back in the game. Once LeBron went out of it, they really didn't have any identity with their offense. And then the Celtics got rolling, hit 5 threes in that second quarter to get them back in it.
Late second quarter, Cavs down 4. It appears LeBron makes this bucket, but there is video instant replay review in the NBA as well, and they looked at this call.
Yeah, this is the first time they're allowed to go back and take a look at shot clock violation. Did you see here? They got it right. I guess that 3-day training camp the officials had right before the season started got that right.
Like that horizontal line. Of course, the whole thing lights up at the end of quarters. All right, so there it is. Celtics by 6 at halftime after a slow start. Third quarter. How about Shaq on defense?
Yeah, well, they're going to have some issues if they want to play 2 big guys together at the same time. And you saw Boston try to get Shaq away from the rim as much as possible. Here he comes over, meets Kevin Garnett in the air, and this is a scary moment for Celtics fans. You got a guy coming off a major knee injury, running into about 330 pounds. You never want to see that.
Shaq, nice and tender on the way down, though. Nothing too violent. And Garnett, yeah, I'm okay. I'm here. All right. Celtics up by 12 now. Again, Shaq drawn away from the basket, and we have an alley-oop.
Well, it's tough, and Varejão's just got to do a better job right there. You know your center is at the foul line. You cannot allow Kevin Garnett to spin out. Make him catch the ball and then play out of the double team.
And once again, what looks like Ray Allen tries to go around the side of the rim to use the rim as a blocking mechanism. It doesn't work. Again, LeBron is there with the great defense, and now we start to pump into threes, and Cleveland tries to make their move. Can they do it in the fourth quarter? Celtics up by 8. House to Wallace, a couple of three-point shooters on the floor. Allen 2, and the Celtics get some contributions from Wallace. Back the other way we go, down by 5. Great defense by Pierce.
Yeah, Paul Pierce is a very underrated defender, particularly when he's allowed to play bigger guys like LeBron James.
And again, Celtics were a bit stagnant down the stretch offensively. The Cavs had chances to get back into it, but another turnover, that's a clear punt.
Yeah, LeBron's frustrated with that call, but that's an easy one. Doc Rivers helping out along the sideline.
Celtics with the ball again, now 6-point lead. That was Garnett's best shot of the night.
That's as good a defense as you can play if you're Shaq. He knows Garnett wants to spin back baseline. Does a great job of cutting him off, forcing him back to the opposite shoulder, getting a hand up. Sometimes the offense is just too good.
13 and 10 for Garnett. The beautiful crossover by Pierce. That's his little 16-footer. Celtics back up. And then again, this is Paul Pierce's sweet spot over here. When you see 2-3 dribbles, you know what's going on.
That's his sweet spot in terms of area on the floor. It's his sweet spot in terms of area in the game. The last couple minutes, it's going to be Paul Pierce deciding matters for the Celtics.
So the Celtics end their losing streak in Cleveland. Their bench was good, 26-10. Marquise Daniels, we didn't see in picture, but he really